Hey guys, this is Alex from 4C Trading, and I'm just gonna record a video today late at night on Bitcoin, since because we just had a pullback on Bitcoin and we'll definitely got another opportunity to hedge at it yet again, right? So let's check out what's going on higher time frames. Our box is still very much alive, we're still out from 20k to 17k. Box still very much alive, high time frame box. And obviously this short, as it can be seen from higher time frame as well, you already got 2 daily closes. We're gonna actually go on a lower time frame just to identify it a little bit better, right? So as we can see, the short that we were talking about, I think we already mentioned it before, I'm not 100% sure, but the short is located in this area. It is a little bit of a wider area, it's not that wide. I mean, it's basically 200 something dollars, right? And this now, due to the fact that we already had 2 closes and multiple closes underneath these levels to the left, even though this, like as you can see to the left when I'm talking about this, so even though this can turn out to be a very huge reward, because not only that we have to hedge it towards our positions that we currently have open on Ethereum and other alts, we have to absolutely take this trade as well, just to cover our just to cover the chances of hitting that really big profit take, right? And as I already said, some of this shorts will fail, because at the end of the day you are shorting it from smaller time frame as well, right? And we are still pretty close to the top. So even though to the guys who say that I am too bullish on anything, right, as you can see, I am not shorting that far from the top. It's basically like 5 to 6% from the top. So I do and if this happens to be the top, I do think that's still pretty much close to it, right? I don't think I'm gonna lose my slip over 6%, especially not when my target is far, far wider. And even though I'm now shorting it 6% from the top, it's also worth mentioning that my stop is smaller than your usual stop, because if I put my stop above 20 grand here, well, my stop would then probably be a little bit bigger than what it is gonna be right now. So if we wish to protect on super safe stop loss, then we have to sadly put our stop loss above the top. So in this case 19,500, which does put us at almost $100 to $900 stop loss. That's option number 1. Option number 2 is going a little bit under, a little bit of a tighter stop loss, right? Or option number 3, which is probably the best option in these sort of scenarios, is wait and you go on lower time frames. We're talking 15 minutes, 5 minutes, something like this, and you actually wait for the price to start reacting on these levels right here, and it starts rejecting them, and then you take the trade and you move your stop loss accordingly. So obviously I won't be staying now whole night up, because after the fact, what I'm seeing right now, this is again probably gonna play out during the Asia session, and it's not my favorite session because, as you already know, I'm sleeping then. So I'm just gonna, in this case, I'm gonna have to go with the knife catch, the good old knife catch. I don't like doing this, right? But you don't actually stand much other different choices, right? So I'll do 2 trades. I'll do one with the stop loss above the top and one with the stop loss right under here, right? I'm gonna do it in between these 2 areas. It's gonna be an area stop loss. So I'm gonna divide my trade into 2 entities and just go for the 2 possible trades. I'm gonna delete this bigger box just to make it a little bit more clear, so we can see that the box goes from 1800 750, right, all the way to 1800 400, right? So this is going to be my trade box. The 2 stop losses are, the first one is 19,135 and the other one is 19,500, right? So now we can go a little bit back to a hard time frame just for a little bit easier target recognition. And yes, the first profit take, we are going to be aiming at this area down below. As always, gotta keep it safe, boys, right? I mean, you can't be too careful because you don't know if it's actually gonna break down. And I know a lot of people are now gonna say that I'm too bullish again, but safety's first. You can always add more to these trades later, because as you can see, they most likely don't crash in narrow path downs unless the structure is not strong enough, which in Bitcoin could be the case. We could say that Bitcoin stretched itself quite a lot. So yes, the structure isn't the most strongest one, but still I'd rather take my profits and protect the position, right? So yes, the first profit take in this case is going to be in 6.5% or 2R, right? And the second profit take, I'm gonna then be aiming it quite low and all the way down to 14k, right? All the way, and the box really from here is to 40k to 13k. I'm not sure to say the bottom of 13k, right? right here. So you can see in this case, now we're looking at a little bit better profit take, right? So now we're stretching it at the top of the box. It is 7.8R or 24%, or at the bottom of the box, almost 10R and 30%. As you can see why this is such a hedge. And even though at the end of the day, if you get wrecked on this short, it is well worth to take in, because essentially speaking, if you don't get wrecked on it and you fall in, you're most likely gonna cover your losses on Ethereum or alts, right? So surprisingly, you're probably gonna get stopped on those as well. But if it just goes above it and now breaks 20k or breaks the 19,500, right, you're gonna make a lot more money on Ethereum as well. So again, you're making money both ways, and that's the beauty of taking these hedges, right? And exploiting this huge opportunity trades when it comes to you, because the rewards at those trades are just no-brainers, guys. Let me tell you, just no-brainers. And the last profit take, you already know, I'm still gonna aim for that 10k, and 10k indeed it is, and that's gonna be my last profit level. I'm gonna be closing most of the shorts down. I do believe I'm gonna re-add some of the shorts if it ever gets to, you know, these levels. If it gets to these levels, I will be re-adding more shorts. So that's what I meant. I'm mostly gonna be closing most of my shorts when it comes to 10k. That doesn't mean I'm gonna be only having small TPs from my original short. That means that all the shorts that I'm gonna be opening on the way down, most of it is going to be closed on 10k, because that is one of the most important areas on the entire Bitcoin chart. So yes, this is basically it, guys. Do show us some love, subscribe to our channel. We do make these videos every day except on Sundays, and even sometimes we do make them on Sundays as well. And also join us at free Force Chat community chat, right, where we discuss Bitcoin, Ethereum, and, you know, post these videos and just give you basically tips for trading tips, right? So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.